Hello everyone. Welcome to the video lecture series on chemical process plant design and economics. Myself Jaimin Pandya, Assistant Professor in Chemical Engineering Department of LJIET Institute of Engineering and Technology. So let's start with the chapter process design aspect. In this lecture, we'll talk about the selection of process factor affecting process selection. Then we'll talk about the types of project design and feasibility of plant design. So let's start with selection of process factor affecting process selection. As soon as the final process design stage is complete, it's become possible to make accurate cost estimation because detailed equipment specification and definite plant facility information are available. In course of design project, it is necessary to determine most suitable process for obtaining desirable product. Different manufacture method may be available for making same material and various process must be compared in order to select one of the best suited existing condition. The comparison can be complete through a development of complete design. In many cases, however, all one of or two of the possible process can be eliminated by weight comparison of essential variable item and detailed design calculation for each process. So, following items should be considered in comparison of this type of factor, such as for technical factor, various factors must be considered, such as a process flexibility for that technical factor, continuous operation, special control involved for that technical factor, commercial yield, technical difficulty involved in process, emergency requirement, special auxiliary required, special utility requirement, possibility of future development, health and safety hazard. So these all are factors which affect on technical factor. Now let's talk about the various factors which affect on raw material. Present and future availability of raw material is also important for the selection of any process. Processing requirement for raw material is also important factor for selection of process. Then storage requirement, material and handling problem. These all are important factors which affect on raw material, which directly affect on manufacturing cost. Third factor, which is a waste product and byproduct. For waste product and byproduct, amount of waste produced or amount of byproduct produced is also factor which affect on process selection. Value of that byproduct or value for the disposal of that waste is also important or considered in cost estimation. Then potential market and use, manner of discard, environmental aspect. So these all are factors which affect on waste and byproduct. Now let's talk about the equipment. So there are various factors which affect on equipment, such as availability of that equipment, material of construction for that equipment, initial cost for that equipment, maintenance and installation cost of that equipment, replacement requirement for that equipment, and special design required for that equipment. Most probably, chemical engineers select the standard design for equipment, but if need of special design, then it must be manufactured with special design data. Then plant location is also one important factor which affect on the process selection. So there are various factors which also affect on plant location, such as the amount of land required, transportation facility, proximity to market and raw material source, availability of service and power facility, availability of labor, climate of that place, legal restriction and taxes of that place. So these all are factors which affect on plant location. Now let's talk about the cost. Cost is most important factor which affect on process selection. Cost for raw material, either cost of energy, cost of depreciation, other fixed charges, processing and overhead costs which require for the plant, special labor requirement, real estate, patent life, environmental control. So these all are factors which affect on the cost or process selection. Time factor, which is also one important factor which affect on process selection. So there are various factors which affect on time factor, such as the project completion deadline, process development requirement, marketing timeline, value of money, These all are factors which affect on time factor. Then process consideration is a one most important factor which affect on process selection. Technology available or not is a one factor which affect on process consideration. Raw material common with the other process, consistency of product within a company, general company objectives. So this is all about process factor which affect on process selection. Now let's talk about the various types of project design, or can say that development of chemical plant. The development of design project always start with initial idea or plan. This initial idea must be stated as a clearly as a possible in order to define the scope of the project, general specification and permission laboratory or chemical engineering data should be presented along with the initial idea. The method of carrying out a designing project may be divided into the following classification such as a primary or quick design estimation, detailed design estimation or final project design estimation. Preliminary design are ordinarily used as a basis for determining whether the further work should be done on the process or not. Preliminary design are ordinarily used as a basis for determining the whether further work should be done on the proposed process. The design is based on approximate process method and rough cost estimate are prepared, few details are included and the time spent on calculation kept at minimum. If the result of the preliminary design so the further work is justified, a detailed estimation design may be developed. In this type design, the cost of profit potential of established process is determined by the detailed analysis and calculation. However, exact specifications are not given for the equipment and drafting room work is minimized. When the detailed design indicates the proposed project should be a commercial success, the final step before the developing construction plan for the plant is preparation of final process design. Complete specifications are presented for all components of plant and accurate cost based on quote price are obtained. The final process design includes the blueprint and sufficient information to permit the immediate development of final plan for the construction of plant. In many cases, the preliminary feasibility survey indicates that additional research, laboratory or pilot plant data are necessary and program to be obtained this information may be initiated. Process development on the pilot plant or semi-work scale is usually described in order to obtain accurate design data. Valuable information on material and energy balance can be obtained and process condition can be tested to the supply data on temperature and pressure variation. Valuable information on material and energy balance can be obtained and process condition can be tested to supply the data on temperature and pressure variation, yield, rate, grade of raw material and product, batch versus continuous operation, material of construction, operating characteristic and other the design variable. The first step in preparing preliminary design is to obtain the base for the design. In addition to know specification for the product and available raw material, the design can be controlled by the such an item as expected annual operating factor, then temperature of the cooling water, availability of steam pressure, fuel use, value of byproduct. The next step consists of preparing simple flow diagram showing the process that are involved and deciding upon unit process which will be required a preliminary material balance and this point may be a quick elimination some of the alternative case. Flow rate and steam condition for remaining case are now evaluated by the complete material balance, energy balance and knowledge of raw material and product specification, yield, reaction rate and time cycle. The temperature, pressure and composition of every process stream is determined. Stream enthalpy, percentage vapor, liquid, solid, heat, duty, etc. include in whether the permeation to the process or not. The preliminary design and the process work given to result necessary detailed estimation design, which factor such as a manufacturing process, material and energy balance, temperature and pressure range, raw material and product specification, yield, reaction rate and time cycle, material of construction, process utility, plant site. So these all are factors which affect on detailed design. Now let's talk about the final process design. Final process design can be prepared to purchasing a construction from detailed estimation design. Detailed drawings are made for the fabrication of special equipment and specifications are prepared for the purchasing standard type of equipment and material. A complete plant layout is prepared and blueprint and instruction for the construction are developed. Piping diagram and other construction detail are included. Specifications are given for warehouse, laboratory, guard, fencing and transportation facility and similar items. The final process design must be developed with the assistance of persons skilled in various engineering fields such as architecture, then electrical engineer, civil principles, safety condition and environmental impact factor must also always be taken in that account. So this is all about the types of project design. Now let's talk about the design information from literature. A survey of literature will be often general information and specific data to develop of design project. One good method for starting a literature survey is obtain a recent publication dealing with the subject under the investigation. This publication will give additional reference and each of these reference will turn indicate other some source information. This approach permits a rapid survey of the important literature. Chemical abstract published semi-monthly by the American Chemical Society can be used for the comprehensive literature survey on chemical process and operation. Also paper published in Indian Institute of Chemical Engineering are most important for the researching the data of the project work. This publication presents a brief outline and original reference of the published article dealing with the chemistry and related fields. Yearly and decimal index of subject and author permit location of article countering with the specific topic. A primary source of information on all aspects of chemical engineering principle design, cost and application is a chemical engineering handbook published by the McGraw-Hill book with R.H. Perry and D.W. Green editors, which is a 8th edition in 1984. This reference should be in a personal library of all chemical engineers involved in the field. Regular feature of the design related the aspect of equipment, cost, material of construction and unit process are published in chemical engineering. Regular feature on design related aspect of equipment, cost, material of construction and unit process are published in chemical engineering. In addition to this publication, there are many other periodical publication or article of direct interest to designing engineer or design engineer. New information is continuously become available through the publication in periodic book or table bulletin or government report, university bulletin and many other sources. Many of the publications are devoted to the shortcut method for the estimation physical properties or making design calculation, while other present comprehensive of the essential data in form of the non-graphic or table. This effective design engineer must make every attempt to keep up to date the knowledge of the advanced in field. Attendance at meeting of technical society and industrial exposition and reference to the published literature are very helpful in given engineering the background information necessary for successful design. So this is all about the design information from literature. Now let's talk about the pilot plant, or can say that importance of laboratory development of pilot plant. Pilot plant or prototype plant are complete middle scale processing unit containing all essential product producing element including control. Pilot scale equipment fall into either both of the following two categories. One, capable of producing result translatable according to the supplied instrumentation into full scale design and develop data, or second one, design and construct to the permit much wider range of operating characteristics than is normally available in production mode. The conversion of laboratory data hand down from the research group into the plant design data is only the function of pilot plant. Such a task requires setting up of definite program including through the investigation of basic reaction and reacting time, temperature, concentration, and catalytic factor, a study of raw material, operation speed, control specification, safety, and health hazard. Operating process use the pilot plant as a troubleshooting division when the troubleshooting is not being carried out on the pilot plant. Is doing develop work on line of alternative raw material, improvement of product and byproduct, lower cost, safety, bringing the plant up to the importance future of success or failure. The checklist suggests the including all items that must be considered in investigation of pilot plants, such as a flow relation, material, equipment or operation, handling material, labor. So these all are factors which affect on pilot plant. So this is all about importance of laboratory development of pilot plant. I am completing my lecture here. Thank you.